Ladies, we know the unspoken rule of woman, right? The bigger something is, the more power you have. I did not tame the hair today. I'm letting her be big and loud. I want big and loud. Which means I am the captain now. Mama is in control. Oh. I think I messed up my vocal cords with that one, but that was not rude. That is this woman's whole brand. In fact, she's wearing it right on her booty cheek. But something that this woman who's wearing the lime green bikini with the word fat on the booty cheek would do something that would have me saying,
girl, be so for real.
Which really should actually not be a shock for me because I know, and most of you know, this woman's history. Don't worry, if this is your first video of me, I will fill you in. Also, if it is your first video of me, I should have practiced those vocals more because little miss, whoever the hell that was, killed it. And she was like, what, 3? Anyway, before we get to the woman that has the word fat labeled on her booty cheek, because we would have no idea from the visual, if you could join into the community and say the phrase of the day, girl, be so for real. Because I think you guys are going to say it when we get to the point that had me saying, girl, be so for real. If you don't want to type all of that, you can do the second phrase of the day, and that is fat. Pretty straightforward, right? Very, very easy. The word even fits on one single Tess Holliday booty cheek. All right, we're all warmed up, right? Shoulders feeling good. Nice and loose. Let's get ready to dive in to them sweet buttery rolls. Wait. I thought we meant Texas Roadhouse rolls. Ah! Tess Holliday, she's one of the top obese models, mostly because she is the only one. She walked down the runway kind of once and has been using that title ever since.
I'm in this game for 5 years. Guess that's why my feet hurt.
If you don't know who she is, she was very, very popular at the height of the body positive movement. I was even like wowed by her because she was on a cover of a magazine and I was like, wow, that's cool to see a different type of person. I'm not someone who thinks that people on magazines are healthy. Usually when they're skinny, they're not. So I said, oh, a fat chick? Why not? Something different. They're all quite unhealthy. We know how Hollywood is and the modeling agency is. Do not try and test me. Wait until we get deeper into the video. I'm sure something I say will require a paragraph. Like my nails, my forehead, I guess we'll have to find out. But she was very popular back in the day. She's very much known for trying to always go viral.
I've never been quiet.
For her weight. She would get on the news for saying that she actually doesn't overeat. In fact, she barely ever eats, to the point that she has an issue that her body is just wasting away.
I always thought that I overate. But then people in my life would say, oh yeah, I eat more than Tess.
Girl, who told you that? Who was it, Tess? Tammy Slayton like 2 years ago? Okay, you know what, y'all? We are only 3 minutes into the video and I'm already starting this early. Let's get back to the topic. Yes, her problem is not overeating, it is undereating. In fact, people have to, if I remember, remind her constantly to eat because she just never does. So we do talk about her a bit on this channel. She has talked about me one time before, allegedly, I will say, because I didn't screenshot it. I kind of just looked at it on my phone years ago, laughed, and went right back to watching Bob's Burgers. But I should have wrote it out and acted like a good little content creator and made a whole video about it. Dr. Emmett Brown, take me back now.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
She pretty much always goes viral because of her weight, which is why when she said the thing that she said, I was like, girl, be so for real. She tends to think that the internet doesn't live forever and we can't just look at her page and say, hey, wait a minute, you are lying. A lot of her own community has turned on her, so that's why she's not very popular anymore as well.
I said, like, you're saying free Palestine, but you still went to Starbucks? Be for real. And she literally blocked me.
Just for context, if people don't know, that was from Tess, who for weeks was saying, free Palestine, don't go to Starbucks, because if you go to Starbucks, then you're not about freeing Palestine, because she likes to act so high and mighty, but she must have forgot about her little act, and she had Starbucks on her live, because she was, according to her, so thirsty.
I am drinking a chai tea latte, but free Palestine. Like I just said that, free Palestine. I went today. I haven't been in so long.
I don't tell people what to do, where to go, what to drink. I'm not gonna flip out if someone's at Starbucks. But if you're one of those people who are preaching one thing and telling people where to shop and what coffee to drink, and then you go there because you're thirsty, Go get water. It's free. Miss, I don't get enough calories. But let's get to today. I was looking at her page a little bit because I miss Miss Tess Holliday. She did say that I was obsessed with her in that, allegedly, because I didn't screenshot it like I should have. But she did say I was obsessed with her and I was a clown, allegedly. Which I do have to say, she's right. I am so obsessed.
Jealous. You don't even exist to me.
But I was looking at some of her videos because of the recent thing that she went viral for. And so she's been saying a few things that have me saying, okay.
Name something that might be curvy.
Me.
See, now I'm already having a problem. I am used to obese people saying that they are curvy. I am, if you haven't noticed, I know it's hard to tell, black. I don't have a bathing suit that says it, you know, right on the booty cheek so that people know. But like in my community, when I was heavier, people always said, oh, you ain't fat, you curvy, just because my stomach was slimmer than like my shoulders and my booty cheeks. In this community, it doesn't take much to be very, why am I tipping over? Not the obese gods just like trying to take me out, but it's not very hard to be curvy in this community. I was watching Pop the Balloon the other day and this woman came out. She was a bigger woman and I could tell she had shapewear under there, but I wasn't even thinking about her body until she said, I'm a curvy woman. I like to stay fit and athletic looking, and every single dude on the panel said, oh yeah, she looked like she worked out. And I don't want to be rude. She was very beautiful and anyone at any size can work out, but they said visually, oh yeah, she looks like she works out. I just didn't see it. I was up in here like jinkies. Really? Like the bar is just very, very low in my community. And I can see that the bar is pretty low when it comes to the curvy labeling in Tess Holliday's community too. I just kind of visualize her going to doctor now because she's gonna need help soon. She's older than me, slightly older than me, almost 40, or maybe she's at 40, I'm not too sure. But you can't go that long like this and be perfectly okay. Just imagine her with doctor now and him saying, you are clinically obese, and her saying, no, I'm curvy. And then she turns around and does a little jig, just like she did in the video. And he's gonna look at her with a straight face, just like this, and say, you are going to die, and shuffle his old ass cheeks right out. Anyway, so the next one that I saw that had me saying, okay, Tess, I thought, you know, this is a little interesting, because she is the queen of, I'm just 400 pounds, but I don't eat anything. I am just the exception to the rule of thermodynamics. She just filter feeds like SpongeBob when he didn't want to be around people, and just blew up. No doctor has the answer. Anyway, she filmed herself eating boiled peanuts.
Okay, I'm at the thrift. I'm a Mississippi girl, okay? One of my favorite things in the world, boiled peanuts. You can already see I'm getting into it.
I thought that you don't get into things like food. I thought she had a hard time eating. She has a whole bowl of very large boiled peanuts, which I don't even know what those are. Sounds delicious. I'm not someone who says she's scared of eating. I love eating. I have to control myself. I would probably be Tess Holliday size by now, the way that I love to eat. Because, I mean, I could eat that whole plate. I don't even know what they are. I would eat the whole thing. But not Miss Tess Holliday, right? She never eats.
I'm always surprised at how many people don't know what a boiled peanut is. It's a peanut that's boiled and salty.
Oh, wow. Actually, she gets points for me. I cringed when she stuck it in her mouth because I was like, oh, no, I do not like mouth eating sounds. Loud mouth eating sounds in Michelle universe. But she was very silent. 20 points to Tess Holliday. Mukbangers who look like they have never learned any type of etiquette in their life, please take note. She put it in her mouth and did not like make that nasty suck sound. Classy Tess, love that.
And delicious.
Even when she bit into it, 20 more points. Where are we at? 40. Tess is winning today. I didn't think she was like that, but you know, she is a model. Very classy. Anyway, that just caught my eye because she says she doesn't eat, but she's sitting there with a whole thing of boiled peanuts, which I never heard of. I want to look it up. I want to try it. All because of Tess Holliday. Yes, she influenced me right now. Anyway, she eats a bunch of boiled peanuts. It's not that important. It just caught my eye because she said she doesn't eat. The next one had me saying, girl, be so for real. Point of view, you lost weight. This is how she talks, kind of. I'm doing a horrible job, but it's kind of like very Kim Kardashian-esque, if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. Point of view, you lost weight, but never made it your personality. And you guys, I know she is trying to troll us and get us to talk about her and girl at work, but this whole post is about her ex-colleague, her ex-fat sister, who was also at the top of the body positive movement, Gabriella, who was all about promoting obesity, loving being obese, being a big girl and all of that, until one day she saw her friends die from obesity related illnesses and she said, oh, that could be me next. And so Gabriella started losing weight and even, oh my God, I know.
And you're gonna wanna sit down for this video.
Start talking about the effects of obesity and what it could do to her following.
Studies show obese people are about 6 times more likely to develop type 2 diabetes. We have a 28% greater risk of heart disease. We have higher risk for 13 types of cancer. Up to 7 times the risk for endometrial cancer.
She lost a lot of followers, tons of people made videos about her, and so this is kind of a silent clapback at Gabriella because people are saying that she made weight loss her whole personality now because she didn't want to die from being obese. So that's where this came from and how she's saying, let me remind you that the caption said, you lost weight, but you never made it your whole personality. Tell me why she's in that damn lime green bikini with the word fat not only on her booty cheek, but also on her left titty.
Anyways, life's
I don't want to get copyright strikes. I'll sing the song for you. I'm sorry, I'll rap the song for you, which this is my singing voice, not great. This is my rap voice, not great.
Anyway, life's great, Cynthia's still good.
Whoever's saying that the lyrics actually said the P word, but I substitute that word for Cynthia.
Anyway, life's great, still good, still eating cake, which another would.
Y'all, how is she gonna talk about Gabriella making her whole personality weight loss when Tess Holliday's whole ass personality is being fat, right? That's her whole niche. That's why she goes viral, and she knows that.
Got my foot up in the neck like a bitch should.
I know y'all are gonna want me to rap at one of your parties. Anyway, I started listening to the next part of the song. I don't know what she's saying. Here you go. Here's my black card for the people who are gonna wanna take it. But Tess, she just starts going to town. She starts modeling. She starts rubbing her fat. She starts shaking her booty cheek. She's zeroing on the boobie with the fat on it. I know she's on a weight loss journey, which we're happy about. We're not making fun of that. I think that's great. We can call it out and say it's hypocritical because she talked about intentional weight loss. Oh my God, I lost a nail. Well, I'm already failing my goal today of not losing nails while I film. Tess Holliday, 40. Me, -1. Where did it even go? Oh, found it. Anyway, we're not making fun of her for attempting to lose weight. I just have to say she made that I'm gonna lose weight video months, if not, could have been a year ago, almost a year. And well, I mean, she did put her body on the internet for us to look at, and I'm not seeing the difference. So obviously it wouldn't be your whole personality yet. It's not time for a personality shift because then people would laugh at you and you would be the next Amberlynn Reed and you'd be Queen of Girl World.
But you could definitely see my weight loss here. I'm just like, damn girl.
Right? I don't think she wants that.
But first,
this video is sponsored by me and my small protein donut company. If you would like to continue to support this channel, check out my small bakery, Yibs. Our chocolate donuts are available today, and yes, I even eat them. I have to have dessert every single night, and I've been eating them during Archie, a comic book I used to read when I was a youngling. So if you would like to be like me, click the link below, eat some dessert, and watch Archie. Thank you guys so much for the support, and remember to support the channel for free. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the notification button. No money needed. Thank you guys again so much, and back to today's video. Anyway, she was really feeling this lime green bikini with the word fat on it. Where did she even get this? Hold on, let me look some things up. Especially now that I have one nail missing, it makes it so much easier to type.
5 minutes later.
But it's from a place called Soft. So it's called a fat brat string bikini, $63.95. I mean, to me, that's a lot for a bikini. I got all my bikinis from Ross, and both are usually like 20 bucks together, the whole set. And y'all, somebody tell Samira because it goes all the way up to a 6XL. Hell yeah, sister. Honestly, I think it's pretty funny. I hope some of my followers buy it actually. How are people gonna know if you're fat? You can wear the fat bikini, I'll wear the black bikini, everybody will know what we are. Everyone's gonna know, no question. So she was really obsessed with this whole bikini, the fat bikini, that she was making a few videos with it, but the one that I saw was her in a hot tub saying absolutely nothing, but to the audio of the Super Bowl commercial of Mike Tyson.
Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Watch me beat Peter McNeely on Vision Cable.
Nah, Cable Vision.
Talking about losing weight, and she's just showing, excuse you, I'm actually fat and hot, so shut your lisp ass up. And she didn't even have to say one word.
I was so fat and nasty, I would eat anything
I was like 345 pounds. A quart of ice cream every hour.
Damn, he was putting in the work with the ice cream. A quart of ice cream every hour. I feel like he's inflating the number a little bit. But also, as I'm watching her, what the f is she doing? Where is she? Can you imagine being at the pool and then there's Tess Holliday and she's just splashing her butt cheeks around and like sliding her Cynthia across the hot tub wall?
I had so much self-hate when I was like that. I just wanted to myself. We're the most
Ew, why'd he crunch? I could tell he just crunched his lisping lips and teeth into an apple. I don't even have to watch the original to know that because I know sounds. But maybe Mike Tyson should take a lesson out of Tess Holliday's etiquette book because the fuck you for doing that to my ear.
powerful country in the world, and we have the most obese, fudgy people. Something has to be.
Oh, and then the video just ends. So also, not her talking about Gabriella making weight loss her whole personality, but she's not only wearing a bikini that says fat, she's in a hot tub wearing a bikini where it's fat too, writing on the walls of the hot tub, while she proves to everyone, even Mike Tyson and his list, that she is fat and hot. See, I just feel like if you're confident, you don't need to do all that. I would visually see that you're confident and fat. No label needed. But that still wasn't the video that had me saying, girl, be so fucking for real, please. No, it was the next video when Tess Holliday was upset that she couldn't get life insurance because she's too fat and they think that she's unhealthy.
I'm sorry. Yes, I did.
Pause. I did not put that music in there. That is her sad music that she edited in with her own fingers.
I think that I could get life insurance as a 40-year-old, non-smoking, non-drinking, non-health issue. Having human. that was honestly my bad. It was my bad. I know. Am I 5'3" and do I weigh over 300 pounds?
She's just so aware and so unaware at the same time. I think you just listed off why you didn't get the health insurance.
And apparently that makes me ineligible for life insurance. Yeah, it does. It does. Do I work out every single day and have no pre-existing conditions or take any kind of medication? Yeah, I do. But hey, I also understand that the medical industrial complex, you know, is fat phobic.
I mean, if you know that, wouldn't you just lose weight because you have 2 children and you want to make sure that they're good after you pass away, right? I'm sure you guys want to change the world, but couldn't you do that while also being safe and make sure your kids are tended to if something happened? I am no parent, so clearly, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but Miss Tess Holliday had years to lose the weight. She got that trainer, which we don't know what happened, but I think she fired her, or the trainer said absolutely no thank you because that trainer believed in intentional weight loss, and she's worse than me. She believes good old hard work, no shortcuts. Ever.
Let's get down to the macros. When you're calculating your macros, we're looking at the quality of foods, which is why we started the first week telling you these are not the foods that I want you to have.
She was on that anti-inflammatory diet, which we now see. I don't think she's doing that because she was eating the boiled peanuts that was soaked in salt. That is not anti-inflammatory. That will flame you up.
Diet is never a word I thought I would use when it came to my food. However, I've been eating an anti-inflammatory diet for the last couple months.
So she's had plenty of time to think about her children and make sure that she fits perfectly in this life insurance policy thing that she needs because she is a parent. I can't imagine knowing that, okay, this whole industry is fat phobic. Let me just keep doing the same thing that won't get me covered and living every single day like I am in the casino and just see what happens. A heart attack today, liver failure tomorrow, who knows? I don't know, I'd probably get my shit in order, and if I really felt so strongly about life insurance and their fat phobia, you can still fight for that while you're at a healthy weight. And let me tell you, in America, it is not that hard to be average. It's actually quite easy. Like we talked about, curvy is still an iffy word, right? She could just lose a little bit of weight and then she'd probably be fine. No health conditions? Tess, you can do this. I believe in her. I just feel like she doesn't believe in herself.
And inherently, the system is broken, and I understand, and that's my bad, and that's on me, and honestly, it won't happen again.
Really? How? I don't think she lost any weight from this video. And it took me a while to talk about it. I feel like some of you might be saying, well, you gotta give her time. No. Tess Holliday is my size, like an inch taller. She's got me by 1 inch and about 300 pounds. When you are that condensed, that short, and that wide, she could just at least reduce the snacking that she's doing and she would lose a significant amount of weight. Because our bodies, especially at that height, we are not meant to be that size. It's like Tammy Slayton. She had to be force feeding herself so much that her fat didn't know where else to go, that it accumulated in her forehead. We are not meant to be this size. So if she just did some simple changes, I'm not even talking about working out, I'm talking about strictly diet. Because even though in Tess Holliday's world, she claims she doesn't eat, she's a hungry girl. She be eating. I know she be eating. I don't have to be a doctor, a fortune teller, a mind reader to know that. I just can use the context clues of her body and of course the neon bright green bikini that had the word fat on it. But she would just have to do a little bit of change. She could lose the weight. But no, we've seen over the years that she put on a significant amount of weight. And in one of my past videos, she even talks about putting on a significant amount of weight, which is why she needed to lose it. So obviously it's not that fun.
I am not really still modeling because I have been pushed out of the space, and it's probably because of my size.
I'm sure I speak for the both of us when I say,
She had to have some kind of, health issues going on, whether it's her knees hurting, her thighs rubbing together, or something internally. So I can see as to why she got so irritated and felt the need to prove it to everyone and Mike Tyson that she is hot while fat, while he ate an apple loudly and talked about how gross he was when he was fat. Was he fat? Is that real? I feel like now that AI is like a booming thing, I don't know what's real and what's fake, and I don't want to look into it. But if that's him, he was chunky. Not as big as Tess Holliday, so now I doubly see why she was very irritated, because she probably looked at him and said, no, you're curvy, Mike Tyson. Anyway, Tess Holliday, finish us out.
That lesson learned.
Oh, that's it. Anyway, I don't think she learned her lesson. The comments were kind of interesting though. Hope this is a wake-up call then. For what? She works out daily. You guys, it doesn't matter how much you work out because, say it with me, you can't outrun a bad diet. Heart doesn't care. Still give out if you're eating at the face. I could work out the same way that I'm working out right now and eat the same way Tess Holliday is working out and I would blow the f up. It doesn't matter. There's no way that I can outrun, outlift, out yoga, out Pilates, out bike, out rock climb Tess Holliday's diet, or in other words, a calorie surplus. And trust me, I have tried in the past. It didn't work. So the next comment I saw, she responded to, "Hey love, I'm a licensed agent. I would ask your agent to go into more depth underwriting so they can see you have no health conditions. It's worth a shot." And she responds with, "I will," which makes me think, will you, Tess Holliday? Because something in the back of my head is just telling me that she doesn't have absolutely no health conditions. I think she's saying that because everyone on the internet has said, you gotta have something going on. Being 5'3" and about 400 pounds. Something's happening. So she wouldn't, I just don't think, something in my mind is saying that she wouldn't get on the internet and say,
"You guys are right. I've got, fat around my heart, a fatty liver. The doctor said I gotta lose weight because I'm about to have a heart attack."
Right? I just think she's got too much pride. She's got too many chips on her shoulder, specifically Doritos. Unlike me, I only have one chip on my shoulder, and that's a hot Cheeto. And I only have one because I can't eat them anymore, thanks to my IBS and heartburn. So once again, Tess Holliday, what is she at now? 43? Me, -2, and no hot Cheetos. Molly's Magic says, yeah, that checks out, love.
No, it doesn't.
Tess Holliday likes that comment because it doesn't check out.
Is this one of the witty comments you think you leave?
I mean, I don't know if it's witty. I think it's like, yeah. If I was a life insurance policy plan company, I would look at her knees, go on her TikTok and see her in that lime green neon bikini with the word fat on her left boobie and right butt cheek and say, yeah, no, we are not gonna cover you, girl, because I think we know what path you're going down.
Wait, I didn't know this could even happen.
Yeah, it seems that along with not knowing the risks of obesity, they don't know like the other stuff that goes along with obesity.
I tried to get short-term health insurance and was denied because of my weight. Fat phobia really is that deep. You have children who deserve to be protected.
Tess Holliday liked it and responds, me neither. Once again, you guys need to know the things that can happen and the risks outside of health, along with just in the world. So because I'm extremely nosy and curious, I decided to just look it up, a quick Google search, just in case I decide to become part of the fat crew. Like I said, I'm not above regressing and getting fat. It happens to a lot of people. I am a food addict. Maybe one day I won't care that I'll get extremely bad heartburn from 20 bags of hot Cheetos. And I decide that's the life I want to go down. While obesity increases the risk of being denied, it's rarely the solo reason for denial. I was kind of wondering that. I'm like, was it strictly her obesity? Because I feel like most of America are like obese. Like, I feel like there's just something else in there. Like she had to prove that she had health issues, or that she didn't have health issues, I mean. And she was like, oh shoot, this isn't TikTok. I can't just say I don't have health issues. I have to like prove it. And instead of proving it, she just ran to TikTok, said she got denied, and told people that it's because she's fat. Insurances usually focus on overall health, specifically commodities like diabetes or high blood pressure, rather than just BMI. Double because this crew does not like BMI, which is great for them. They don't base it off of BMI, they base it off of health, which is something they also don't like. Though higher weight often results in higher premiums, many options of coverage exist, such as using an independent agent to compare, finding insurances with favorable guidelines, or looking into guaranteed issue policies. And that was from Aflac. So all she has to do is do a little bit of work and not running to TikTok, and she can probably find an insurance company that will take her fat booty cheeks. That's not rude, it's literally on her butt. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this short little video and stepping into those sweet, sweet buttery rolls. No, I was talking about Texas Roadhouse rolls. Do not put me back in there. So thank you so much for watching. Now bring your forehead here. I gotta kiss it because it is the absolute perfect size. Not too big, not too small. You do not need a headband that says fat on it. It is perfection. Even you, Tess Holliday, she does have a really good forehead. Like, very nice hair. Like, my forehead never fits in the way that I like film, and people get mad at me. For some reason, you guys really want to see my forehead all the time. Anyway, go on, get out of here. I have more things to film and more things to do without you. Oh, what's that? You want more? You want to hang out a little bit more? I actually do. Like, if you're someone like me who really likes food, you struggle with, well, not eating as much as Tess Holliday probably eats, well, I actually just did a video titled Eating Like the 400-Pound Woman Who Never Eats. And I bought some food that Tess Holliday claims that she never eats, even though she says that she did. It's a little confusing, but once you don't pay attention to what she's saying all that much, then it makes sense. But I show you guys what I do to make sure I don't binge. I show you what I eat to make sure that I don't get hungry, because that's a huge thing for bingers. We're always hungry, and so you want to pick the right foods for that. And then I show you how I eat food similar to Tess Holliday, but it's not my whole diet. So I'll leave my second channel right up here. It's called Is It Worth the Calories? And I'll also leave it in the pinned comment below. Come eat with me, but in a balanced and sustainable way. And I'll see all of you guys next time. Yes, I punched your forehead, but I also kissed it. Bye.
I'm a gym girly, love lifting heavy, doing all the curling. I live for the pump, my biceps looking plump. I'm a gym girl. Where's the muscle mommies of this?